many games we got here? Look at this.
Whoa.
We're still in the Viego phase. We're not even in the Master Challenger phase yet, are we?
No, he went for Javan things, Viego. So I'll scroll down here. We've got about...
What was that?
1,907, almost 2,000 games recorded.
Whoa.
I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, I know. And this is the thing, the top comment was people just couldn't believe this.
So this is a very personal process, right? Like this definitely...
Can we go to some of the other tabs here? Like, he's got other tabs about fighting, decisions, and habits. He's like watching. He's watching other pro players. He's got notes here on other pro players. Wow, he's like taking notes on every deaths.
Good, Curtis. You said he had dedication before you opened this document.
Yeah, I didn't even know. This is next level.
He's a true student of the game.
This is a true student.
He's got a journal. Wait, I mean, good on you, mate, for like making this public as well. What a beast! Like. Wow.
Yeah, so what? Okay, I've just clicked on a random one here. I'm going to read out one of his notes from one of these games. Engaged into fight too early onto an ulting Nyla with a W shield on. Have to wait to enter the fight until it goes down, otherwise I'm getting completely baited in. Have to stop this habit of trying to stop people to throw out their very obvious abilities when they're already in the fight. Not my job to do that.
That was game number 612, by the way.
So let's go to another round.
Dude, that's such a unique puzzle. I was talking about it last episode. Just losing a fight to a champion's interaction you don't understand, and then taking that learning and move on.
And that's the end of review.
Such a good end of review.
Just how do I play against Nyla? That's it.
I love that end of review.
Let's go to, this is
game 724.
724. Knew the enemy Rek'Sai went level 3 bot. Attempted to slow down enemy Rek'Sai, but hard to stop her from securing kills since she has flash and tunnel. Should look to threaten other targets while she goes deep. Enemies were really low HP and presumably no sums. When ganking mid, tried to gank through the bush first instead of just walking around. Should always just opt to walking around instead of bushing. Let's go to another one more here. We'll go to 800,
so getting very specific about ganks in that
862. Missed an opportunity to help my LeBlanc block off the enemy from getting back to their lane. Could have even gone for more as well since I was strong and enemy Vi had no ult and things. Overall, really good game. Actually, I'm actually intrigued. I want to go to 1,000 or something. All right, so we're going to go here to... Here we go. 1,272. Counter gank. Posture EQ threat on the other person. Then use EQ to negate damage follow-up. Can take this principle in general. Use EQ to negate damage follow-up. Went for a Drake on bad timer. Teammate needed to reset. People in enemy team Lux, Maokai, Viego can contest. Drake was not free. It was a sneak angle. Should have gone... off when they spotted it out.
That was a Javan game, right? Must be
was that a Javan one?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a Javan game.
Because he's talking about EQ. He's holding it for threats. That's what he's saying. He's using EQ to negate damage follow-up. So the threat, he's not letting the enemy go forward because he's holding his EQ.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go one towards the end when he was deep. We're on deep here. All right, so here we go.
Wait, good. Did that one getting emotional?
All right. Getting emotional about losing second Drake against Silas Lee Sin when you have Xerath mid hard losing. Big mid jungle 2v2 diff. So, okay, so what I'll be honest, this is probably the most similar notes to me when I take notes.
It does sound a bit like Curtis.
It's
like,
exactly how
very
I
like
talk.
from the heart.
Very from the heart. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense to other people reading it a lot of the time. It's purely just like a puzzle or things that you observed in your games. And the reason I like notes like this for me is because when I am trying my absolute hardest to climb in solo queue, my best League of Legends is when I observe my past block and I look at this one dot point, re-jog my memory. What was the main problem in this game? Why did I lose this game? And so what it will do, I'll say, needed to call for hover inside, boom. Need to factor in TFR when boom. It's something like that. So something super small. And for other people, I think that's really basic, but like it will re-jog your memory. Because when he's reading this will actually evoke an emotion.
I think typing it out, it's like a bit of therapy. It's like, what does typing out do for the human mind?
You can relive the moment, right?
You can relive the moment. That's what this is good. It's not even about learning. He's learned this already.
It's like that physical act.
It's the act of now being able to go back and it means something to him. It's a really great way of continuing the block in a way mentally. And so like, I think, what I take away from, I mean, this is, he was saying like, he's not talented or whatever,
This is talent.
This is kind of in a way like talent in a way.
Interesting. He knows how to learn.
He knows, I mean, he has the dedication. This level of dedication. People people can't really understand how hard this is. Like people like don't really, if you haven't been in that Master Plus like 300, 400 LP bracket before and like grinded, you will lose your mind.
It's very confusing.
It's very,
I've done
very,
that in
very,
multiple
very
roles. It's
confusing.
very confusing.
And look at all the losses. Never once has he blamed his team. There's still takeaway from losses.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Damn.
This is inspirational. This reminds me of the Sorest video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the Sorest video?
Yeah.
Really, really, really awesome.
Kind of at a loss for words, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things to say, but wow.
And this is why we always say, BBCers, we have the best, highest quality League of Legends audience proven right here.
Okay, let's go back to reality for a second. I mean, Nathan, I'm going to direct this at you because Callum was your student. Do you need notes like this to climb? Is this mandatory to get Challenger?
Oh, of course not. I didn't do notes like that. Most Challenger players didn't. But it doesn't matter. I mean, you have your own process. I mean, this is humans and this is learning. Like, it's got nothing to do with all that crap. It's like, oh, League's easy, Challenger, piss slow, all that sort of stuff, you know? I think it's just I'm going to just deny your question again, Charles. I just don't care.
I did ask it, not for me. I know. I was asking for the audience.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. I think that it's awesome how he owned his process. I'm sure a lot of people, again, even the courage to post, a lot of people will say, you know, you're the most, like, why should it be, it's not this hard to get to Challenger, like, you know, this is not real or whatever, but
yeah, because why
doesn't matter.
Other Challenger players, like streamers, even some like pro players, for some reason they think it's a sign of weakness to admit that it was hard. I guess maybe it wasn't as hard for some people. Like,
you know,
what's the psychology
but you
behind
know
that?
sorry, you go on.
No, that's what I was going to say.
I was going to say that. So someone like C-Doggy here, he has gotten more out of his league journey by doing this than someone who's higher ranked than him and a better player than him.
No cure for fools.
Yeah.
Because he's approached the game this way. You know, there's a lot of people that can get to challenge a lot of ways. I think this is such a very healthy way to do it. This is the 3-block process, all that. Not to say that other people haven't gotten other things out of the other challenges got out of the game, but he's gotten so much that it doesn't matter what rank he's ended up or whatever. Even if this guy didn't make it to Challenger, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, Charlie, you know the reason why that is because a lot of Challenger players who got there via talent or just grinding the game, you know, again, very good gamers, right? I played the game for a long time. Their in-game performance is attached to their self-worth. So what happens is that if it were, you know, if for them it's part of their whole identity. It's like, I'm just the great, you know, I'm the great gamer. It's cool. It's easy for me. That's just my thing. You know what I mean? Like,
look at me.
I'm that talented great gamer. You know, and when that's confronted, you know, it's challenging for people to be able to kind of, you know, really understand why they are that rank and because it opens a can of worms for them a lot of the time.
I'll just put it in perspective again about I didn't really care if he got Challenger or not. You know, this is just awesome. I mean, it's obviously a great achievement with this, but let's say someone with zero gaming background, some, you know, 40-year-old who never played computer games, literally picked up the PC and, you know, the mouse, whatever, you know, 3 years ago was a console player, and they got to gold with this process. That could be the same achievement as C-Doggy here for that person individually. Because it's so hard, you know, given that, you know, this guy grew up with playing video games and stuff like that. So yeah, challenge is obviously.
Think about this guy as well. He's played the game since season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think about that. So Challenger for him was what 13 years in the making. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Monstrous.
The last part of this I want to talk about is the ranked anxiety. So this is the big thing that he was struggling at.
So this is what he came to
refused
you
play.
with, where you
Yes.
told him to just queue up.
Yeah, queue up and just lose. Literally told him, I just want you to lose. And that, how interesting is that? That 2 weeks later, he got Challenger.
Yeah.
So that mindset, you're so free when you start viewing the game in terms of decision making, and you're not afraid of the win or the loss, the outcome of the game. You've got these weights thrown off you, and that's what happened. The weights were released.
Why was he able to do that? Because like it's so easy to say that and like even be told it, but why was Callum able to do it?
Because it's like the motivational thing. You always had it in you the whole time.
Right.
He had the games. He had the reps. I knew he could do it. But he was just had this weird narrative. So yeah, it's obviously not going to work for everyone, right? But he was so much holding himself back because of the whole thing of ranked anxiety. He had the capabilities. He had to play with high intensity and not worry about the outcome of the game.
Yeah.
And we like movies here, Charles. He
love movies.
He said that he was shitting himself when I read that. You guys probably haven't seen this movie. It's been a while. Enemy of the Gates.
I haven't seen that movie.
Is it Enemy at the Gates or something like that? It's about a sniper, like a Soviet. Russian sniper, right? And the Soviet general comes in and he's like yelling at all the other generals, saying, "I need my soldiers to stop shitting themselves" or whatever. That's the first thing that I thought, because they were getting obliterated by the Germans. Because I've been watching a lot of World War II stuff recently, so I like Enemy at the Gates. I think that's what the movie is called.
I think you're right.
Anyway, it's another classic BBC movie reference. We had Gattaca, now we have World War II movies.
We're going to refer to one movie, reference one movie every episode.
That's
Well, you're taking the movie. I can't do another one now.
All right, so anything else we're going to cover? The other thing here is our university team. I love that he mentioned this. Just again, the practicality there. Played for a competitive team. Got worse to solo queue.
Yep, just noise. Adding noise to the equation, distraction.
Yes.
Zero
progress.
He said that he got stuck for 3 or 4 months when he said that, right?
Yeah, cool. You'll learn other things, but you're not going to get better in terms of your individual play in solo queue.
And what I love about that is like it's just casually. I just you know, 3 months just gone away and went nowhere.
Yeah,
It's like just put and how many games he's playing like that. A lot of people would really struggle to wrestle with that idea of like being at the same rank for 3 months, not going anywhere.
Dude, the Aramishes are still doing it, mate.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
They're still doing it.
That's right. All right.
Wait, one more thing, because where he closed it off, he said he stopped playing. He got Challenger. That was his goal.
That's his goal.
I think something that's really powerful is like having like that North Star. Like he had a goal. He had a why. You don't casually get Challenger, right? In this guy's case, he wanted Challenger. He got Challenger, and then he was true to himself. Like, goal achieved. Now I'm going to stop, right?
Move on to the next thing in life.
Yeah.
It's very powerful,
So
isn't it?
is the definition of playing League of Legends solo queue for a reason, right? We always say you've got to have a good reason to play. He had a very powerful one. He wasn't just casually saying, "Oh, I kind of want Challenger." No, he clearly did, because he quit the second he got it, you know?
Yeah, it's a good point. A lot of people are just directionless with League, and I have another question. Why are you playing the game? What's your goal?
What's your goal? And for a lot of people, it is to get to Master Tier. They get to Master Tier. It's a completely respectable goal. Some people it's Diamond. Some people it's just, you know what? I just enjoy. My goal is to be as good as I can so I can perform with my friends in Clash.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a rank.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I mean? It does not have to be a rank. For him, it was a rank. For some people, it's not a rank. So, you know, for some people, it's just competitive expression. You know, that's it. And that's fine. But yeah, he did have a rank. A goal. And that's very important.
Okay, so reading now the last part here, he sort of TLDR. Takeaways. What I believe it takes to get Challenger. Experience is the first one. First and foremost, you need to know everything that exists in the game. Champions, items, abilities, cooldowns. If you have not played every single champion in the game at least once, you need to do it. Number 2, time. Climbing higher than Master takes up a lot of time. You need to play games, many games. If you're not willing to invest hours on a daily basis, then you're not going to get Challenger. Process. You need to have a process that you do on a consistent basis. Play high quality games, reviews, watch high elo. Been saying that for goddamn years here. Enjoyment. If you don't like playing the game or you don't find it fun, you're just not going to climb. What are you even doing at this point if this is the case?
Love it.
Next one, never giving up. Climbing high elo will make you want to give up many times. And the last one here, believing in yourself. You need to believe. Believe in your process and believe in yourself. Then he goes to say you can find my process spreadsheet here. It's a document full of all my reviews over 2,000 games with matchup knowledge and other things that I've learned. There's other parts of the sheet that I've used throughout my journey, parts that worked and parts that didn't. The only thing I followed through with from the beginning to the end was all the reviews. TLDR. Played since Season 2, grinded 2K games from Plat all the way to Challenger. It was not easy, very painful, but made it through determination and sticking to the process.
I love what he said at the end there. The only thing I stuck to was just reviewing every game.
Yeah.
Just casually, just review 2K games, wrote them all down.
The main thing that the first thing I want to touch on here is experience. You need to know everything that exists in the game. And that's this is the biggest, I would say, the toughest thing. It really is, I believe, the toughest thing about climbing, because it's not about you anymore. I keep saying this. Sound like a broken record, but it's about...
You say master to challenger.
Yeah, master the challenger. It's about everyone else.
Understanding the game.
It's about how did that top lane matchup go? What's the mindset of that top laner? Why is that top laner doing that? And you're a jungler. You have to know everything about that top lane champion. If you're a jungler, and you got to know about the mid matchup. How heavy trading is it? How snowbally is it? Can I deal with that champion in mid game? If they do get fed, how do I play with it? How do I play against it? You got to know everything to be a genuine challenger player. That's literally what it takes, and that's very time. There's no shortcut to that. You have to play and be curious, and that's why I would say, like, I do want to kind of weave in a few other things here. Talking about why a lot of people get stuck in master tier, it's because of that. They're not able to. The biggest thing that they're not able to do, I see, the most common thing preventing people from climbing a challenger is being curious about other things outside of their domain. Because they want everything to be this convenient thing. If I just do this on my champion and I have some game plan, or I just do
Minions have spawned. Pushing my limits. We should try being friends first. No? Choice.
An ally has been slain.
The light follows. You all shine on.
An ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Pushing my limits.
An enemy is unstoppable. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Into battle with hearts aglow.
plating will fall soon. An ally has been slain.
The light follows. I don't have dark secrets. I have bright. Pushing my limits. Home is where the spark is.
Enemy killing spree.
Their tactic is to never give up. Into battle with hearts of gold. I want to see everything. Already blind.
An ally has been slain. Double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Has been destroyed.
Ooh, I've never been here before.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
If you can smile, you can be the light. The world has seen enough darkness. Everywhere I go, light follows.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Shine with me. Stay positive. Pushing my limits.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
If you can smile, you can be alive.
An enemy has been slain. Has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy
or I just do this.
It's like a little safety zone. It's
a safety net. You
comfort,
got to
yeah.
let go and realize you got to basically like immerse yourself.
Put yourself in the shoes of your teammates, your laners.
Exactly. And that requires you to completely drop your ego. It's not about what it looks like or if they're good, if they're shit, if they ruin the game, if they play great. It doesn't matter. You have to view everyone as in a way. It's not about the person at all. It's just about the champ.
Master tier players are professionals at blaming their teammates.
Yes,
They're very good at it.
That's the number one reason. They can't let go of the fact that the game is bigger than them, and you have to cooperate with everyone, and you have to adapt, and you have to learn about everyone else. And that's it. You're spot on. That's why Master players get stuck for the most part, and that's easier said than done.
Because that mindset did get them to Master. So they keep trying to do the
Yes.
same thing. And that's where even Sea Doggy said he was doing the same thing, got to Master. He can get to Master easily, but you need to start
And that's why
developing
it's
that.
addictive. Because what happened? You make a new account. I can just do the same thing, get to
Yeah.
Master again, get that beautiful win rate, boom. And then again, because the convenient excuse is why people get stuck is that if what got them to Master tier worked, and now it stops working, it can't be my fault. It has to be someone else's fault.
Beautifully
Subconsciously.
put,
That's
yes.
basically
That
what
is
it is.
the one sentence you've
That's
solved.
exactly
Curtis,
what it is.
for the Master tier ego.
And I think that can kind of be extrapolated to all ranks, because so people can relate to this. It's like climbing League of Legends one rank at a time. I know you say so, Curtis. Like what got you here won't get you there. The same behaviors that got you from bronze to gold won't get you from gold to emerald. You need to exhibit new behaviors, right? So, and that kind of sometimes includes forgetting what you did and like rebuilding, right? I think as well, like just using Sea Doggy's own words, like this might be a hard question to answer, Nathan, but I'm going to tackle you with this one.
Yep.
Do you think he could have done this without help?
Oh, it's a hot,
Very awkward question.
It is, isn't it?
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Yeah, I think he could. I think he was so determined, and he was so set out to this goal. He would have figured it out regardless. But help, made him obviously get there. I think quicker. For sure. I mean, he was going to go on and keep playing his one game full of rank anxiety if I didn't give him that advice, a couple of weeks ago, right? So, the proof is in the pudding there. Yeah, I think that asking for help, humans don't do that enough, just not in League, but we've evolved from team effort and working together, right? That's how we've made it this far in the evolutionary scale, right?
Another question for you.
Yeah.
Did you review with him that much, or is that mostly like Parbu and other people?
No, we all did.
So
yeah.
what did a classic coaching session review look like? With
Yeah,
Seogi?
it was exactly what Curtis said, and what it's understanding what your teammates are doing and understand the map. He knew exactly how to play. Yeah, there was some champ mastery stuff that went to polish up the consistency.
EQs.
Main one was actually tracking flashes with Viego R because that's a big one, because if you are in and you lose a fight instantly if they flash or dash your R or whatever it is. But yeah, just constantly what does your teammates want to do? What's understanding of the other 9 players, not yourself.
And how long were these reviews?
C-Doggy was really good. He would love a quick short review, just like we just saw with the notes, just for a couple of takeaways, right? So these were very quick end of reviews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what it seems like he had a very fast
10
learning
minutes.
cycle. Like he was not only playing a lot of games, but it seems like he's getting a lot out of the games that he was playing, right?
Yeah, these are 10. Every time it was the C-Doggy review, like, all right, this one's going to be a quickie. Let's have a look.
Was he good to work with?
Because he reviewed the game himself.
Right.
Right. So
Okay.
then I love it when people review the games themselves and they bring it to a review session, because then we get to see, what did I prioritize here? What did he prioritize? And then
Yes.
if they don't match together, then that's where the gaps in the knowledge are.
Yes, I love that. That's actually such a big thing that for a good client, a good
client,
coaching
yeah,
client.
good member.
All right, so Nathan, what do you think the average player could learn from C-Doggy's journey? Obviously, his journey was very unique. He went on a massive climb, spanned over a decade, and reached the pinnacle of League. But like, the average person listening to this, their goals probably aren't to get Challenger, right? What do you think that they could learn from this? What behaviors did you see that could be applied?
Focus for long periods of time. Very powerful thing in the human existence, in the human world, in the
Human
Wise
genome.
words.
You know what the
That's
definition
the
of focus
takeaway.
is? It's removing other things, removing distractions, single-mindedness of the focus, which is, I think, is cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't apply this to getting a lot of this is not really getting Challenger. It's about any pursuit, any difficult pursuit. That's why I love this this post from C-Doggy. Last thing I want to touch on here is, enjoyment. And that's, I guess, another one to answer your question. He loved doing this. He said enjoyment was the big takeaways. If you don't like playing the game or you don't find it fun, this is what we always say, you're just not going to climb. What are you even doing at this point if this is the case? That's really important. Really important. We always say, revisit your relationship with the game. Are you actually enjoying it? There's two different things. It being difficult and wanted to quit, and he literally had never giving up as a separate thing to enjoyment. He still enjoyed it. There is some points where you're going to feel like it's miserable and you're not going to enjoy it, but I feel like that those two things are separate. Like, overall, you can enjoy the climb to Challenger, but there's going to be moments where you're going to be in hell or rock bottom, as I tried to push him towards with my advice for that 2 weeks, which again happened to be, the thing that pushed him over the edge.
Yeah, and I think like not giving up and sticking with it. There's something to be said about community helping with that. Like obviously he was in the program, like the academy. We also have a free school community, which can help as well. Just generally just being around other people who are going around the same goal as you.
Like-minded individuals.
Yeah, that's a very motivating thing because you're not on the journey alone, right? Not only do you have like coaches and mentors, but there's also other members in there who are trying to do the exact same thing.
All right, speaking of, let's jump to our school community post of the week. This one here comes from Kevin. The title of this one is, there's my max skills. Curtis doesn't want me to touch his computer. Actually, I'll
Curtis should read the
explode.
school post. Curtis is a school guy.
Okay, I'm going to read
Okay.
the school post. I'm going to
Nathan's-
take control.
I did yap for a long time with the Reddit post. So.
Yeah.
So this one's here from Kevin. What do you guys like and dislike about League? So this one had a lot of interaction. I'm going to skip straight to you, Charlie, first, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to expose you.
Yeah, what did I write?
Oh,
I can't read. You got
All
to
right.
point it to
In
one
my current context of playing AD carry, ... I like the fighting aspect of the game.
I love fighting.
the tactile feeling of auto attack.
that's very specific.
That's how I felt at the moment. Yeah.
How balanced the game is at the moment.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just, I wrote my answers very off the cuff. I was just like, oh, what do I like? I probably just came off a block. I like fighting. I like skirmishing. I like the fact that I can view my improvement as the game as simply my ability to deal damage and take less damage. I'm just really enjoying that at the moment.
Mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, 80 carry, it's a lot of fun. And the tactile feel of auto attacking is just something that's pretty personal to me. I've always just enjoyed that idea of like, I don't know, just playing League of Legends on relatively low ping and just dealing damage. I don't know. It's a very weird one, but that's just something personal to me. And balance. I don't know. Just something I felt as I was writing. I'm like, yeah, the game's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty impressive that the game is so. I can understand what's going on in my games. There's nothing weird as well, So yeah. What did I write for dislikes?
Mage's bot
Agreed. Yep. Morally dubious. Mage's a bot.
and autofill.
Yeah, autofill is just a weird part of the game, which I hope that gets removed one day because I think it's just antiquated. It's not aligned with, I guess, solo queue. It's kind of it's just a weird outlier. It's like we have all these things. We pick our role. We have this champ mastery. Everyone's like specializing in his champions, and then we just throw this thing into the mix where it's like, yeah, it kind of ruins it. But I mean, I understand why it's there. It's because there's for queue times and stuff.
Thank you for that, Charlie. We got some more here. The next one from Eric. He likes, it shows you yourself better than any mirror in the world. You challenge yourself again and again without end and even break. This game teaches you so much about yourself, it can hardly be put into words since there are so many aspects of the game that in the end you have to limit yourself to even take a step forward before expanding again.
Eric's thinking about League of Legends way deeper than I am.
see,
What did I write? Clicking.
my,
Tactile feeling of auto attacks.
my answer to what I like about the game, my answer was going to be, I like the feeling of playing the game at high intensity.
There we go. That makes more sense
Flow
to me.
state.
Love that.
I love entering
That's a good
the flow
answer.
state. That
Yeah.
everything in the world just disappears, and I'm just like piloting my champion in this game, just making fast, speed decision making. What's next? Here we go. Reset tempo. I love the feeling.
Solid
of that.
deploy.
Yes.
Oh.
Good
Dr.
reset.
Disrespect's quote. What is it?
Violence, speed, and
Violence, speed. No, it's speed, violent. No, speed first. Violence.
momentum.
Momentum. Yeah, that's you, Nathan.
It is.
That is you on the rift.
Violence in my games. And what I dislike is queue times. That's
Yeah,
for me.
queue times.
That's
I had to call my block off today. You remember I was going to
Queue
play,
times?
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
couldn't play.
especially
queue times.
in our ranking server.
Eric here, what he dislikes, it is one of, if not the biggest factor why this game is viewed
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. has been slain. Execute. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. Turret plating will soon fall. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage. been slain. An ally has been slain. Legendary. An enemy has been slain. Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Viewed so negatively. So basically that it is a mirror. This may only be a personal opinion, but it seems like toxicity is getting worse and worse just with new rounds. I feel a lot in Emerald since this is the point where talent and process diverge and never meet again, which is why so many people get stuck and never make it out of Emerald for a significant amount of time and just start smurfing, ruining the experience. Well, actually, we've covered today, Master Tier is another one of those breakpoints. I think Emerald is another one. Right? I think Emerald is a big kind of break point in the journey. It's kind of that two paths. You can either kind of cap out and give up or, continue to push on.
That's always been the case. Emerald's like the new Diamond 4. Diamond 4 used to be that, but now those players are in Emerald, so it's kind of the same.
Yeah, and so like I think there are
What was funny about that?
No, it's true. I never thought about it. Though. I was like, oh, that's a really good
Curtis,
point.
you've skimmed over yours. What the hell?
I'll come back to that.
Okay, sure.
But it's interesting because a few of these are saying, the community being toxic.
People don't like the community. Yeah.
You know that. I mean, to be fair, I mean it's a
valid concern.
It's a valid concern.
everyone's
But
opinion.
other people, they like the overall aesthetics and design of the game, the elegant game design leading to extremely complex and competitive game experience where no other game feels the same, and all the different champs. Very few champs are truly alike. So thanks Samuel for sharing that. And I think we've all expressed that on the podcast about how the game simultaneously it's complex but not too complex. It has in a way you can play the game in a very simple fundamental way and get results, but it has an incredibly high skill cap. And I'll maybe go over a few more here quickly. This one from Justice.
With Monday.com's intuitive work management platform, you have the power. Not IT, not admins. You're in charge. So you can tailor work.
Things I like: highly competitive, skill expressive, large variety of play styles and characters, very complex, difficult to master, free to play.
Beautiful. That's a good point.
Free to play is a very big
That's
one.
massive, yeah.
Genuinely fun and infinitely replayable. Things I don't like: toxic player base, annoyingly inconsistent client, possibly the least useful tutorial I've ever seen, and Yorick.
Yorick. Oh, yeah. Another morally dubious champion.
And then
On top of Mage's bot.
Yeah.
Mage Spot and Yorick.
Agreed.
For me, I'd simplified it. I like the balance of strategy with mechanical expression. I like how it's a game of both. The rank system, I love the rank system, and the brutal, unforgiving nature of solo queue. I love that because that's, the grow. It allowed me to grow. It allows people to grow. It forces people to grow. And what I don't like, the removal of Twisted Treeline and the addition of overloaded kits. And I can't stand that. Cassante I use as an example. I don't like overloaded kits. I like elegant design where it's unique and novel, but not too complex with dashes going.
Twisted Fate.
Twisted Fate.
Beautiful
Great
champion.
champ design. There was a champ recently that I think even Mel was great champ design. I actually genuinely, people don't like it, but I genuinely think he's got great champ design.
That's a hot topic, Curtis.
Because when you play it, you'll really feel it. But yeah, I don't like overloaded kits. So if you want to share in the comments, what do you guys like and dislike about League? Let us know in the comments, or even chuck it on the school post. In our free school community, linked in the description below.
Mailbag time. Away we go. Jingle song. Alrighty then, our first question here comes from Alexander. The title of this email is "How does one learn in absence of educational content?" Good time of the day to you, Charles, Nathan, Mott, and Coach Curtis. I'm your longtime fan from the way back in the day, from Curtis's first videos on his channel. So we're talking about 2020 here. I'm writing to you from Vietnam. I'm a former student of the Mid Lane Academy. Due to life circumstances, after playing League for 15 years and finally hitting Masters last year playing Hawaii with your help, I was forced to switch games. I had to quit League. Nowadays, I'm playing a mobile game that is popular in my country of current residence. It's called Arena of Valor. It's a Chinese knockoff game of League that was made by Tencent to capture the Chinese mobile market. By some cool fate, this game is very popular in Sea and not Wild Rift in Sea and Southeast Asia. I'm trying to apply your philosophy to this game. Mobile gaming for me is very foreign because I'm almost 30 and I've only played casually on my phone. Joystick and touchscreen controls are very hard for me, but I'm slowly learning. I'm trying to have a crack at playing a bunch of roles and champions, but mainly focusing on ADC, even though I'm a mid lane in League. But mid lane in this mobile game is so different that it's kind of unplayable for me. The waves are smaller, appear with bigger delay, and are easier to kill, which leads to shove and move playstyle. Gold distribution seems to work differently, which leads to deathballing and overstaying on sidelines even in high elo games. What I'm trying to say is, even though it's a MOBA and it was kind of copied from League with many items and certain champion skills resembling old League of Legends from seasons 1 to 7, the fundamentals of the game are completely different. Comparing Arena of Valor and League is like comparing basketball to volleyball. Yeah, both games have the ball, the net, and are played with hands, but they drastically different and require very different skill sets. That's a very interesting analogy. I've never heard of that explained for that. I've been trying to learn the game from the ground up. Mainly landed on ADC because it's easier to pilot on the phone for me, and trying to champ pool cycle.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned. Turret plating will soon fall. down.
In life and in battle, I remember my mistakes. They are my history, my motivation.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Your inhibitor is respawned.